What is going on, guys? Aggronix here, and welcome back to another Pokemon strategy guide. I almost forgot the name of what I was doing. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at one of my favorite Pokemon, and when I say that, I mean it. If you guys remember a little game called Pokemon Stadium, this guy right here, this little purple midget, is the guy I always chose, and he had a really crap moveset. He had Horn Drill and Earthquake. Those are the only two good moves he had. He had Bite as well. That was the only two good moves he had. But I always chose him, and I don't know why. So even as a child, I love Nidoking. So when they gave him Sheer Force, and I realized he could be special, and people use Nidoking all the time, gave me even more of a reason to use him. So I'm gonna build a strategy guide around my second favorite, obviously, because it's not my favorite, because Aggronix, obviously. But so I'm gonna give you 6 sets, and I feel like these are the most common, starting with the most common to the least common, you know, whatever. And I'm gonna see. Actually, Jesus. I'm actually going to turn you down a little bit. You're very loud. Jesus. So, first one is a Choice Scarf set. Obviously, the most common one with Sheer Force. Obviously, to boost your special attacks with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower. With max attack, max speed, max special attack, and a bit into special defense. Or defense, doesn't really matter. Or HP. You know what? Do what you want to do. Next one is a Choice Spec set. This one is a little less common than the Life Orb set, but you know what? Choice Specs is always really cool. If you want to go max damage, you want to go for max speed, you can go max speed with the same move set, you know, the same ability. That's cool. Then the Life Orbs, again, this is just, you know, switching items. Nidoking can really do a lot, but he doesn't have an amazing move set. But actually, to be fair to him, you can do a lot. It's just his stats doesn't really hold him up. Next one is a Life Orb physical set. Now, he gets actually a lot of physical moves. His physical attack is higher than his special attack. And maybe, actually, you might want to trade Earthquake for Bulldoze. Does he get Bulldoze? He doesn't even get Bulldoze. Never mind. Because Earthquake, Sheer Force, Earthquake isn't affected by Sheer Force. So he doesn't get, like, the bonus. Do you get... Oh, you do get Bulldoze. You do get Bulldoze. Would that actually be stronger? Wait. Is it a third? So that's 20, so we'll do 80. So Earthquake is still stronger. Do you get Magnitude? Magnitude is shit. Never mind. So, okay, so Earthquake isn't affected by Sheer Force, but Poison Jab is. Sucker Punch isn't, but you know what? Sucker Punch is just an awesome move to have. Nidoking with priority. Just say that, and you're just like, yes, I want that. And then Fire Punch to cover the Steel types. Mainly, for me, this Fire Punch is for Skarmories and for Grass types that can eat up Earthquakes, like Venusaur. So those ones. I just throw on Fire Punch. You can put on anything else you want. You can put on Dragon Claw. I think you get Dragon Claw. You do get Dragon Claw? Do you get Dragon Claw? Please tell you get Dragon. You don't. Wow. You could get Drill Run instead of Earthquake. That's actually pretty decent. I wonder if that actually works. I don't think high critical rate ratios is actually a secondary effect, so I don't know about that. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's not. Okay, so next one is a physically defensive one. Now, give it a second, okay? Black Sludge, Poison Point, so they, you know, might get poisoned, you know, who knows. Toxic Spikes, Venoshock, Venom Drench, and Stealth Rock. Now, you can trade Stealth Rock with Poison Jab or even Sludge Bomb if you want. So the idea behind this is that you set up Toxic Spikes, and then you go for Venom Drench, you lower their attack, special attack, and speed. Obviously, they're going to be poisoned because of the Toxic Spikes. The idea, maybe you want to take out any poison types that they have, maybe take out the Muck or the Venusaur, get that out of the way, and then you keep going for Venoshock after you set up Venom Drenches, so you'll be basically getting back Black Sludge recovery, and they won't be able to do enough damage to hit you because you've lowered their attack and special attack. And you might even outspeed them after a couple of Venom Drenches. Sadly, the only problem with Nidoking being physically or especially defensive is that he doesn't get any recovery moves. Not even Drain Punch, which is actually pretty sucky. So you're going to have to make do with Black Sludge. And you know what? If you want to throw Protect instead of Stealth Rock, that would actually work pretty well. So, okay, physically defensive. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. But, you can make a case for specially defensive, okay? Black Sludge, Poison Point again. You can even go Sheer Force, actually. I just noticed you can go for Sheer Force for that. Power Up Punch, Amnesia, Earthquake, and Poison Jab. Now again, you could actually go special attacking with this one. But the reason I went with physically is because Power Punch will boost your physical attack, so it just made sense to me. There's no special attacks that actually boost your, special attack. If you got Calm Mind, that would be amazing, but that makes no sense. So, I went for Poison Point because I wanted to poison them because you won't be doing that much. Power Punch, actually, nothing about it, will boost your attack, so it's all good. And you can go max defense, max attack, max HP, max defense, and then go for Power Punch and Amnesia. Maybe come in on what's a Pokemon that you could take out? Say a Manectric. Well, maybe not a well, bluff the Scarf, go for Amnesia on the turn he swaps out into his Trevenant or whatever, and then go for Poison Jabs, Power Punches, the whole shebang. Quoting my maths teacher, the whole shebang. So, that's going to be all from me, Aggronix. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like rating. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a dislike, because you know what? Life is too short to like every video. Okay, that was random. Okay, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And yeah, as the music comes to a close, that was very poetic. Music, stop cutting me off, you piece of shit.